Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to cover everything whey protein. Well, not everything, but we're going to cover kind of an introductory course to whey protein. Give you guys a little bit of light and shed a little bit of light on what whey protein is all about, how you can use it, or even if it's right for you at all. Now, Chaz, I know you take whey protein.
Yeah.
You take it every day.
Probably a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I use it when I wake up, before I go to bed, pre and post workout. You can be used as a primer before your workout to kind of get you going. It can be used in many different instances, and it can be used better in different instances as well. So like different kinds of whey are better for different situations. So
right.
Like you don't just use a certain whey all the time. Sometimes I do that because you run out.
Yeah.
Stuff costs way too much money. Yeah. Way too much money.
You're going to hear whey a lot in this video, and it's not always in the terms in the context of the protein.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, definitely.
But that's a good point. There are a lot of different types of proteins out there. There's three main types of whey protein that we're going to talk about. We'll start off with number one. That's whey protein. I feel like I'm a professor here.
Yeah, it's like the most bioavailable protein, I guess, because almost everything is made with concentrate whey protein.
Mm-hmm.
It's that happy medium, so it can be digested for a little bit longer than the other ones that are a little bit quicker digesting. It's great protein to have, but it does contain more lactose. Like we were talking about a little bit ago.
Right, we were talking right before we started filming this.
Yeah.
Lactose, if you're lactose intolerant, concentrate is not the way to go. Definitely not the way to go, just because of that alone. Now, the nice thing about concentrate is it does have a little bit slower digestion time on it, if that's what you're looking for. Not substantially more than the other two that we're going to talk about. A little bit more, just based off of because it's not as pure. There's more milk and fat as well in there, so the digestion time is going to be a little bit slower. Also, concentrate, it's not as filtered, not as refined, and so since there's not as much work going into that whole process, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. So if that's the way that you're trying to go, then that's okay.
Go that way.
What?
Then go that way.
Then go that way.
I mean, take yourself to Walmart and go look at all the different kinds they have, especially the 6-star, the cheaper brands, and look at the main ingredient, see what that whey protein is.
Mm-hmm. If it's cheaper, I guarantee you the first ingredient is going to be concentrate. Mm-hmm. Okay. Moving on. Number two, we have isolate. Okay? And isolate's more refined. It's going to give you a higher percentage by weight. So say you have, it's actually up to 90% by volume. So if you have, say, 10 gram serving of powder, you're actually going to have 9 grams of actual protein that you're getting. So it's going to be a lot more pure, much more pure. Also, it's going to be rid of almost all lactose. So if you're lactose intolerant, have lactose sensitivity, isolate is a great way to go.
Yes.
Now you take isolate a lot, or you kind of get like a blended?
It's the main ingredient in the one I take. I'm pretty sure. Usually they put that one first, or they'll put the concentrate and then the isolate second. If you have those together, I mean, definitely the isolate is what you want because it is the more pure whey protein. But it's they even have whey protein just isolate containers, so you don't have to go through dealing with the lactose if you have those problems.
Isolate is probably the preferred choice for you guys if you're doing that. Also, it's going to digest very, very quickly because it's more refined. So it's great for after a workout.
Yes.
You want to get that protein into your system quickly. That 1 hour anabolic window. Really what I do after the gym, I mean, I take my shake with me to the gym and I drink it on the way, sometimes on the way out of the gym. So it wastes no time in getting that in there. And that's what you want. You want a quick digesting protein post-workout.
Yep.
Finally, the one that's probably a little bit less known, but it's oftentimes contained in other proteins, is hydrolysate. Okay, whey hydrolysate. Okay, and this is the most refined of all proteins. It's almost completely pure. It's going to have the fastest digesting time out there. It's going to have no lactose, so if you're lactose intolerant, you can go this way. However, hydrolysate in the pure form is going to run you more money, so keep that in mind. Personally, I don't think you're gaining a whole lot more out of the hydrolysate. Some people say this is the end-all be-all to whey proteins, and this should be the only way to go. I think isolate's fine.
Yeah. And
That's
it's
probably my preferred one.
It's more available, so I mean it'd be easier to get and probably a little bit cheaper. They even have that Dimetized. I think it's just pure isolate at Walmart.
Okay.
I believe. I
So
know
you
they have
can
it at
carry it
Sam's
there.
too. So
Okay.
yeah, but that's it's not something I've actually just taken, just the isolate by itself, because I always wanted a backup, and then you could use it for maybe just a meal replacement shake. But it's definitely the way to go.
Yeah, the way to go. So, guys, decide which one is best for you, and then make that decision. I mean, you got to be educated of what you put in your body. Don't just go to some store and have the guy tell you, "Oh, this is what you need," because he's out there to try to sell you something. But do your research, and hopefully, this presentation to you guys kind of shed a little bit of light on that. Maybe you're a little bit more enlightened now than you were before you watched this video. Anyway, we will see you soon with more videos coming up before too long. Guys, take care.